All right, guys, I was able to go to the thrift store today. I want to show you exactly what I was able to get. All right, we're gonna start off with Columbia PFG. So I mentioned this before, when I buy Columbia shirts, I only like to buy, or I tend to only buy the PFG version, which is performance fishing gear. It has like, I think it's like 100% sell through. So I always pick these up. All right, next on the list is Quicksilver Waterman collection. So I love to get these shirts. They do better than just the regular Quicksilver shirts. Whenever you see that Waterman collection, you definitely want to buy it. Okay, the next shirt is, which I want to just bring up a very important point. So yesterday, my wife went to the thrift store. She usually gets her stuff at the bins. That's kind of her primary way of sourcing. But yesterday she happened to go to a Goodwill and she was able to get 2 Guayabera shirts. I don't know if you know what Guayabera shirts, but they're like these Cuban style shirts. I don't know if you can see it, but they have kind of these pleats down down both sides. So she got 2 Guayabera shirts, and when she got home, she was like, hey, can you comp these to see if these are any good? So there were 2 brands. The other one I think was Raymond Puig, and this one is Bohio. But the Raymond Puig has a 200% sell through, and it sells between $25 and $50. And this one has a 100% sell through and sells between $25 and $50. So basically, she found 2 really good brands that I was able to add to my list. But what I wanted to point out is that you have to do your research. I continuously add brands to my list by doing my research. Yesterday, it just happened to, the way that it happened was that my wife introduced me to these brands. But I went to the thrift store today and I was able to pick this up. If she wouldn't have brought this brand to my awareness, I wouldn't have saw this. And that's the way it works when you're sourcing. When I first started, sometimes I didn't pick up any shirts because I didn't know that many brands, and I just didn't want to buy anything that was just gonna sit in my store. So I started to learn a little bit of brands, and when I would go to the store, I wouldn't find them because the amount of brands that I knew was so little. But as time goes on, I'm learning about more brands and I'm able to source more items. Today I was able to source 6, but I'm sure in a year from now, I'm gonna be able to source 25, 30 shirts every time I go to the thrift store. So you have to do your research, it's very important. All right, and let's see, what's next? Okay, this is, I don't know if you can see, but it's Carhartt. And Carhartt is on my list. It's a good brand. It sells, I think, between $25 and $50, and it has a sell-through rate that's higher than 100%. I don't know exactly, but I know it's over 100%. And then last, I got this shirt. Now this shirt is not necessarily on my list. It's just a regular Columbia shirt. And like I mentioned, what I normally get is the Columbia PFG. But I decided to take a chance on this shirt because I like the print. It has a nice design, and it was 50% off, so I was able to get it for $3. So this might have not been the best buy. Time will tell. But at $3, I feel like I can afford it. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you were able to discover some new brands. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.